Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. Now in this particular video we are going to be discussing the Wildhog NRP Divergence Indicator. Alright, this is a custom indicator, so you will have to download it from an external source and add it to your indicators library for your MetaTrader platform, after which you can then be able to use the indicator on your chart. Alright, so I'm going to be adding the indicator to the chart right away. Alright, it is the Wildhog NRP Divergence Indicator. Okay. Alright. So this is how the indicator looks like. It's quite an interesting indicator. Okay. As we can see, the indicator helps us to identify both bullish and bearish divergence on the chart. Okay, so when you load the indicator on your chart, you will be able to easily spot divergence on the chart. So if you are a fan of divergence trading, then this indicator is going to be very useful to you. All right, even if you have no prior experience trading divergence, the Wildhog NRP Divergence Indicator can make divergence trading easy for you. All right. Now, in addition to the fact that this indicator helps us to spot divergence, it also provides oversold and overbought territories. All right. So that you can be able to time your entries, time your exits, and it also gives us precise signals. Okay. Now, as we can see on the chart, this is obviously a bearish divergence, right? As we can see, because we had the price form higher high, and then here we had a lower high on the indicator. So this is a regular bearish divergence. Okay, so when you have a divergence form, the next thing for you to do is to look for a good entry point. Okay, you can look for a good entry point. So right after the formation of this bearish divergence, we can see that the indicator gave us a downward arrow. Okay, so you could have considered entering a sell right after you got both the divergence signal and the downward arrow form on the second top. So we would have considered entering a sell somewhere around here and setting our stop loss right above the swing high. And then as for the take profit level, you can wait for the indicator to get into the oversold territory. Oversold territory, because this is oversold territory, right? Below 30 and above 60 is overbought territory. So you can wait for the indicator to get into the oversold territory and even begin to come back up, crossing above the 40 level. Then you can use that to exit your sell. Okay, so we would have considered exiting our sell somewhere around here. Mind you, you can also use other indicators to confirm both your entries and your exits. All right. This indicator is quite an interesting indicator. I particularly like this indicator, okay, because it gives you divergence signals. It helps you identify overbought and oversold territories. It makes your analysis quite, easier. All right. Now, let us look for another example. Okay, let's look for an example of bullish divergence. Right, we can see that we got a bullish divergence signal right about here. We can see the price was making lower lows while the indicator made higher lows, and that is a bullish divergence, a bullish regular divergence, right? So after we got this second arrow form, we could have considered entering a buy trade. All right, right after the formation of the second arrow, we could have considered entering a buy trade, and then right after entering the buy trade, because remember that divergence signifies reversal. Okay, it signifies reversal, so you have to look for a good spot to set your stop loss. All right, so we have a support zone around here. You can see there was a rejection here. We have the support zone around here, so a good place to set stop loss would have been below that support. All right, below that support. So if we had entered a sell here, you can see there was actually a retest of this support level. But if your stop loss was below the support, then it shouldn't, at least some pips below the support, it shouldn't have gotten stopped, right? Your stop loss shouldn't have been hit. And then we can see that we actually had that bullish reversal. We had the bullish reversal as the price rallied for a bit before we had, we had a breakout, in the downward direction. Basically, we had a consolidation phase around here. We actually had a consolidation phase around here. Okay, but right after the divergence signal, we had the price move upward to this resistance. As you can see, there is a resistance here, right? There is a resistance here. So it was after the price got to this resistance, then you can see that a consolidation phase continued around this zone. Okay, so basically that is it for this indicator. You can use it to spot divergence signals. You can use it to spot reversal points. Okay, so you can use to get reversal points. All right, and when making use of this indicator, please always use your trend lines, always use your horizontal support and resistance levels so that you can get additional confirmation. Okay, and in addition to those confirmations from those levels, please pay attention to chart patterns. Pay attention to chart to candlestick patterns. They are very important. And also, you can use other indicators to confirm your signals. For example, you can make use of moving averages. Let us look at this bearish example. We had a bearish divergence here, right? And you can see that after the price dropped below the moving average, it would have given us a confirmation. Okay, so we would have confirmed our sell with this moving average. So this would have been a good place to enter a sell as well. That's if you wanted to use the moving average to confirm before entering. Now, in the case of this buy, we can see that this was a consolidation zone. So the moving average was moving sideways. So this wouldn't have been a very great place to confirm with a moving average. Or better still, we would have just stayed away from the trade, as the moving average did not exactly confirm the trade because of the sideways movement. All right. But in another case, let us see if we can find another case. Yes, here we had a bullish divergence signal. As we can see, there was price making lower lows while the indicator was making higher lows. And then we got a bullish signal. All right, we can see that we got a bullish signal around here. This is a bullish confirmation rather, because the indicator gave us a bullish signal, right? And then the moving average confirmed that bullish signal here. As we can see, it confirmed it. So after the confirmation, we would have considered entering a buy trade, and we could have considered setting a stop loss below the low, below the swing low. We have considered setting a stop loss below the swing low. And then as for the take profit, we could have decided to use resistant levels. You can either use resistant levels to determine your exits, or you can decide to wait for the indicator to give you a sell signal. All right, you can decide to wait for the indicator to give you a sell signal. If you wanted to use the crossover into the bearish territory, into the neutral territory from the overbought zone, it means you would have exited around here, but that's too close because we literally got our confirmation for a buy by the moving average here. So a good place to exit would have been at resistant levels in this particular case. Okay, that's the reason why you have to pay attention to price action. In addition to the indicator giving you signals, pay attention to other price activity. Use other confirmations, because sometimes if you are using just one indicator to confirm your exits, you might end up leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay, so get your confirmations right. Pay attention to risk management. Okay, do not trade with an amount you can't afford to lose. Make sure that you always use good risk to reward ratio, minimum of 1 to 2. I recommend if you're risking $1, you should be targeting at least $2 in profits. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching and happy trading.